Hello LinkedIn fam, this is another profile pop-up, this time for Mohammed, and I want to ask you guys a question. Are you guys looking at these profile pop-ups? Are you liking these? Are they making sense? Do you like to be notified about them? How often would you like to be notified? Once a week maybe, instead of every day? Because I've gotten some pushback from LinkedIn. It seems my views have gone way down, and I want to ask you guys what you guys think. Anyway, give me some comments about how you'd like to see these and what you like best about them and how I can make them better. Anyway, getting into the theme today for Mohammed, how to summarize key IT accomplishments to be hashtag ONO. What I mean by that is this headline, for example, it says open to new opportunities in corporate management. Two things. Instead of saying all this long words here for open to new opportunities, you can use hashtag ONO, which you'll see in the post. Also, corporate management, what does that mean? What exactly is that? And what is an MCS? I, off the top of my head, don't know what that is, and you have to presume that a lot of people won't. I do love the fact that you've got a great picture zoomed in on you. You've got great eyes looking at you, and that's a neat background. But again, what's the purpose? What's the vision for that background image? Because you want that image to be reflecting something that you're looking for. So the other thing about summarizing key IT accomplishments, this tends to be a very typical summary. People will have a nice long blob of text, and then they'll have areas of expertise and maybe an attachment. So this I tend to see quite a bit, and what I would suggest is adding a little bit more to it. Number one, notice right off the bat here, dedicated professional, half a decade of experience, UAE, versatile administrative management skill developed through. Even with what I read right there, I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what you're great at. I don't know what accomplishments you've made. So I'm left wondering a bunch of questions rather than wanting to tap on here and find out more about you. So perhaps consider taking these areas of expertise and moving that up higher, but even better, add some accomplishments. Some are your key IT accomplishments if you're after an IT management degree, or I should say position, and what is it that you would summarize over your career? That's what the summary is great for, is to summarize that. Now, take a look at your experience. IT management officer, there the title, I have questions about that, okay? What does that mean? IT, I get that part, but a management officer. So maybe that means something in UAE, but to me that doesn't speak to what you're doing. And then you go into how you have technical skills. You were there for almost 6 years, exercised hands-on approach, but here's the nugget right here, key accomplishments. I love that you have that in here. In fact, you have it in a whole bunch of these other positions too. Key accomplishments like you did on your resume that was attached, your CV. But what I would suggest is get that stuff up front more, because notice, I had to come to your profile. I had to maybe click, and most people actually look at the summary first and only, scroll over here, get to this position, tap on it, and be inclined to want to know what this position was, and then want to say show more. So get these accomplishments up higher and really stand out with a dollar sign, percent sign, and pound sign to show off the things that you did over those 6 years. And even if it was a year or less, hey, you might have had some great accomplishments. Get those up front and center and then talk about what your role was, how you did those accomplishments. Do that under, down here below. But again, it's almost backwards to what people would usually think. So think about it as you've got seconds to make that first impression. You really want to try to pop a lot more and have them looking for you and not questioning what you do. Hope that helps, guys. Have a great one.